Welcome to your online class. Let's start our lecture of the day. Today we are going to talk about the nomenclature of alkanes. So let's start our topic. What is nomenclature? Nomenclature is the systematic process of naming a compound. The systematic process of naming a compound. That is called as nomenclature. At the beginning of organic chemistry, each new compound was given an individual name. When a compound was discovered, it would be given a name. So that name would either be based on its source or some property or some other trivial reason. For example, the simple compound HCOOH, it is given the name formic acid. Formic acid. This name is based on the fact that formic acid was obtained from red ants. Similarly, the compound CH3C11OH is called acetic acid. So in Greek, acetum means vinegar. Acetum means vinegar in Greek. As this acid is found in vinegar, it was named acetic acid. But because of the increase in the number of organic compounds, it became difficult and almost impossible to give names to such a large number of organic compounds. So the scientists felt the need to have a systematic process of naming of the organic compounds. They devised a system of naming the organic compounds. That system of naming of the organic compounds is called as nomenclature. So let us discuss the nomenclature of organic compounds. We are going to start with the nomenclature of alkanes. Alright? We are going to start with the nomenclature of alkanes. So, alkanes have this nomenclature. It can be divided into common or trivial system of nomenclature, or the IUPAC system of nomenclature. So let's discuss the common system of nomenclature first. The common system of nomenclature. Or the trivial system. So we have already studied this in the beginning of our lessons. We discussed the different types of organic compounds, the hydrocarbons and their derivatives. we discussed alkanes, alkenes, and alkynes. So we studied that the first four members of alkanes are called methane, ethane, propane, and butane. From carbon 1 to carbon 4, you have methane, then you have ethane, and then you have propane, and then you have butane. This is the common system of the naming of alkanes. The first four members from carbon 1 to carbon 4 are given these names. The rest of the members are given Greek prefixes. The prefixes indicate the number of carbon atoms in the chain. For example, if there is an alkane molecule with 5 carbon atoms, it will be given the prefix pent, meaning 5. If there is an alkane molecule with 6 carbon atoms, it will be given the name hex, meaning 6. If there is an alkane molecule having 7 carbon atoms, it will be given the name hept, 7. If there is an alkane molecule having 8 carbon atoms, it will be given the name oct. If there is an alkane molecule with 9 atoms, it will be given the name non. And the alkane molecule consisting of 10 atoms will be given the name dec. So this is how alkane molecules are named. The first four members are known by these names: methane, ethane, propane, and butane. And the rest of the members are known by these names: pent, hex, hept, oct, non, and dec. So if it is an alkane, the prefix will be followed by the suffix ane, an, A-N-E-N, which shows single bond. If it is an alkene, the suffix will be "ene", double bond. And if it is an alkyne, the suffix will be "-ine", that is triple bond. This is how the naming of these alkenes, alkanes, and alkynes is done. The prefix of "n" is used for those alkanes in which all the carbon atoms are arranged in a continuous chain, in straight chain. For example, you have CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This one. In this molecule, you can see all the carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a straight chain. So the prefix N will be used before its name, N-butane. Alright, the name of this compound is N-butane. The prefix iso is used for those alkane in which a methyl group is attached to the second carbon atom of the continuous chain. For example, if we have this CH3, CH, CH2, CH3, if there is a methyl group attached to the second carbon atom, then it will be named as it will be named as isopentane. And the prefix neo is used. The prefix neo is used when there are two methyl groups attached to the second carbon atom of the continuous chain. Like if we have this, if there are two methyl groups attached here to the second carbon atom of the chain, we will write neopentane. This is a simple system of naming. This system fails when we are dealing with large molecules. So there is another system, the IUPAC system. In the next video, we will discuss the IUPAC system of naming of the alkanes.